My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything.
It's week 3 of the National Football League, and this defense features Shaq Thompson.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out in the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw.
The kicker, Daniel Carlson, has this one teed up. Off we go from Vegas. Raheem Blackshear on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They are led out by the veteran, the one they call the Red Rifle, dating back to his old days at TCU. It's Andy Dalton.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job of keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. You want to have a chance. Come the fourth quarter, this thing's within one score. You're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Now Dalton. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. Deep for the Raiders, it's Trey Tucker. Now fair catch, he'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, drafted back in 2019 out of Washington State. It's Gardner Minshew.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all three phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
A handoff, running left, it's Madison. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Minshew. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
First and 10. In motion is Myers. On 1st and 10, it's Minshew. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. Here's Minshew. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try left side here with Madison. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
And now with that stop on 2nd and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. 3rd and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense.
Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. The motion man is Sanders. Dalton to throw. He's got a man. It's the former Steeler, Deontay Johnson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They try to run for it with Hubbard. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Throwing, Dalton. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think
in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack. Here's Eddie Pinheiro now, as the Panthers will try the field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Panthers will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's Minshew. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll find his running back, White, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
Clowney comes up with the big sack, and you can make an argument, Mike, that he's coming off his best season of his career. 9.5 sacks just a year ago. Now he's back home in the Carolinas, where he's already making his presence felt.
On fourth down, last year's All-Pro punter A.J. Cole on now for the Raiders. Raheem Blackshear is set to return for the Panthers. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Dalton. That's taken in right side by Leggett. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Here's Dalton. That is caught. He finds his big target, Leggett. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
These curl routes. He's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
They'll run with Hubbard. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. Dalton. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. Now it's Dalton. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Adam Thielen. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
And it really just comes down to the protection. You're sitting there 3rd and goal. You have to give your quarterback the opportunity, Mike, to work through all of his progressions, and you need time to do it. Then it just comes down to making the right read. Touchdown.
Next, the score, Panthers 10, Raiders 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Raiders offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Our next drive getting ready to start, and we'll let you know what's coming up here later tonight. It is a good one. The Chiefs and Falcons in Atlanta. Second primetime appearance for the Falcons in the last 2 weeks. Then on Monday, a doubleheader comes your way. It's the Jags and the Bills in Orchard Park. Note the start time, 7:30 Eastern, followed by the Commanders and Bengals. That kicks off at the usual 8:15 starting time. That'll be taken in. It's Alexander Madison. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. They put Adams in motion. Here's Minshew now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now it's White. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Minshew out of the pistol here. He connects with the open man. That's Myers. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Raider first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Madison. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Mike, I have to be honest, when offenses come up with run play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
Still 3rd down.
The penalty yardage certainly helps. Now it's 3rd down, and they need 5. They'll try and throw with Minshew. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds, and he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. On the give, it's White. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. 2nd and 11. The shotgun, a throw from Minshew. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Play action now with Minshew. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system, and all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
The Panthers offense and veteran wideout Adam Thielen set to take over once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Robert Spillane spills him there. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. Looking left side is tight end Tremble. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. Past midfield to the 45. And he's going to take this all the way home. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Panthers move out in front by the score of 17-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Raiders offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Minshew. To the right side, hauled in by Myers.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go forward on 4th.
And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A give, and here's White. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Now it's the veteran, Amir Abdullah. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
Gain of 6 brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw, Minshew. He's got a man. That's Myers. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On 1st and 10, it's Minshew. This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, here comes Blackshear. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line has had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. On the give, it's Hubbard. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. Tremble comes in motion. Now Dalton. Got a man. That's Leggett. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting to third down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. But when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to third and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he will score. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. Panthers move out to a 24-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Abdullah now to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Raiders offense and Gardner Minshew going to take over once again. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Minshew finding his tight end, Mayer. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They're going to go play action now with Minshew. Oh, a loose football. And one of the Raiders able to get back in there and secure possession so they keep the ball. Here's a run with Abdullah. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Man, and that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Panthers offense and Deontay Johnson getting set to get back to work. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Open man downfield. It's Leggett. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play for the Panthers. A gain of 48.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Dalton working from the pistol. A throw left side caught by Sanders.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. The quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Dalton to throw. Short one there, caught by Tremble. And the tackle is made at about at the 6. 2nd and goal. Here's Dalton. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we are at halftime, and the visiting Panthers are out on top. As we send you to Orlando, we'll check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has the EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Breece Hall, well over 100 yards on the ground with a pair of touchdown runs. From there, let's head over to Minneapolis. Check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Houston Texans. Sam Darnold, 3 touchdown passes as his guys stay unbeaten on the year. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home in Acrisure Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting LA Chargers. Najee Harris, a touchdown run in the victory. It was the running back, Chuba Hubbard, who put together a solid first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Throwing on 2nd down is Minshew. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
On 3rd and long, it's Minshew. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
The Raiders send their punt team out as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Dalton. To the right side and corralled by Thielen. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
Still first down.
Now it's Dalton. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Look at the big man go. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy.
That one taken in. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Panthers. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Abdullah now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by White. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's Minshew. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Man in motion here is Tucker. To the air on 3rd down, it's Minshew. He's going to air this one out. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. A big play there for the Raiders. It's a gain of 34. Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Minshew. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On the ground, it's White. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. A'Shawn Robinson there on the play. 3rd down and 9. They put Adams in motion. Play action now with Minshew. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
The key to this play here, Mike, is the anticipation of the snap. Watch how he's able to time the center, and when that ball moves, he hits it. Gets through into the backfield, and he brings the quarterback down before the receivers even got out of their breaks.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and With 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump. Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 14. First down.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Dalton. That into the hands of Hubbard. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. The motion man is Sanders. Throwing, Dalton. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They're going to run right over center with Hubbard. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, 4th down.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
The gain of 8 brings up 2nd and 2 at the 25-yard line.
Minshew out of the pistol here. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. 12 yards on that hookup. 1st down, Vegas. Out quickly, and it's Adams. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll run Abdullah. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5. Here's Minshew. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On 1st down, here's Minshew. He gets this one to Tucker. And he's into the end zone. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Vegas. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll run over center with White. And he's got it. In for the 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead is cut to 16. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Here's Hubbard. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Now Dalton. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down. Tremble comes in motion. They'll look to throw here on first down. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Now Hubbard, and he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes third down. Tremble comes in motion. They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down, Panthers.
Here's a handoff to Hubbard. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Tremble comes in motion. Back to throw. That's taken in right side by Leggett. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Dalton to throw. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Carolina. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now, Pinheiro to add on the extra point. It's up and through. And the Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Abdullah now to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First and 10.
And the Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 45.
Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Now Minshew. Here's a screen set up for Abdullah. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Minshew. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the Raiders 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down. Minshew going to look to throw again. He'll get this complete to his tight end Bowers. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle with White. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. That one caught by Tucker. And he goes out of bounds at the 3, and from there it's going to be 1st and goal. They'll run with Madison. This defense backed up but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. Now here's 2nd and goal. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense. Still 2nd down.
They'll try it one more time, but now a bit closer. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he's in. Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no quit. They're continuing to fight back. And they got a chance to make this one a 2-possession game here late.
That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
On the return, here comes Blackshear. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Panthers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. They face 2nd down and 7. Another run here with Hubbard. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Tremble comes in motion. Here's Dalton. Looking left side is tight end Tremble. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Minshew. That's caught by Abdullah. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To the air once more is Minshew. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll try and throw with Minshew. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Throwing again is Minshew. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Raiders 1st down. They needed 4. They got 8. And it results in a new set of downs. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. 2nd and 11. They put Adams in motion. From the gun, here's Minshew. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. Minshew out of the pistol here. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. That's caught by Bowers. And the Raiders are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. To throw, Minshew. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really...
The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And the defense has it. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite them right here.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And after a slow start to the year, they put it together so far in this one. Trying to avoid the 0-3 start and looking good to do that right now.